Congratulations on making a decision to sell your house. But if you're like most people, what comes next? How does this even work? Where do I start? Hi, I'm Darryl West, Powerhouse Real Estate. On this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 stages of the home selling process so you know exactly what to expect next. If you're anything like most sellers, just the thought of moving is a big headache. You have to find a new school for your kids, you have to pack, you have to plan. It's going to drive you nuts. So when you know your timeline, it just makes everything much simpler. The first stage of the home selling process is called the pre-listing stage. And this is everything you do before you go on the market. Before we put your house on the market, we need to make your house look good. So this might be staging, decluttering, whatever we need to do to make your house show in the best light. We need to make someone fall in love with your house the same way you fell in love with your house when you first saw it. Now, the reason this is important is because your first showing is going to take place online. So the better it looks, the more showings you're going to get. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to come inside your house. I'm going to look around. I'm probably going to suggest decluttering. We're going to take this stuff here and move it out the way. And then from there, we're just going to make everything look a whole lot simpler. In short, we want to make your house look like from this to this. So once this is done, we can start with the marketing. We got professional photographers, videographers, the drones. We need to make your house look good. So once the marketing's done, that leads us to our second stage of the home selling process. This is what we call active. And once your home is active, it's listed, and this is when the showings begin. So once your home is listed, the first 2 weeks is when you're going to get the most amount of traction. So it's essential that we come out the gates aggressive. The reason this is important is because the first 2 weeks, people who've been looking for properties already, your house is the new property on the market. So everyone sees it. And because of that is the reason we do a lot of aggressive marketing around the house during this time. The key to being a seller during this time is to be ready at all times, because we can't control when the buyer schedules an appointment, but it's our job to accommodate it. Eventually, we're going to accept an offer on your property. And once we do, you are officially in escrow, which is the third and final stage of the home selling process. And just because we're under contract doesn't mean we're done, because we still have a whole lot of work to do, a lot of T's to cross and a lot of I's to dot. This is a part of the deal where the deal gets solidified and it heads to closing, but not too many people know what goes on at this point. Your buyer's gonna have to do a lot of due diligence on the property before they buy. They're gonna have to hire a home inspection, set up an appraisal, get their finances squared away. The bottom line is there's a lot of stuff they're gonna have to do before they close. So part of our job was facilitating everything from contract to close to make sure that everything's happening on time, to make sure that we close your home on time. Hopefully this video gave you a glimpse of what happens during the home selling process. I didn't cover everything in detail, but if you have any further questions that you'd like to ask me, feel free, I'd be happy to answer. In addition to that, if you're buying a house after you sell this house, please download the free report, because there's some good stuff in there I think you'll enjoy. In the report, it'll detail how to buy a house and sell the house without pulling your hair out. I appreciate you watching this video. I'm Darryl West at Powerhouse Real Estate.